drum. Oh, won't you dance to the rhythm of the drum? And hopefully we'll find new worlds beyond the sun, where they'll dance to the rhythm of the drum. Welcome to Pop 1993, and thank you, Strawberries Tarts.
Some beautiful horn work there, Vic.
Thank you.
No worries.
It was lovely. I enjoyed every moment of it.
I enjoyed listening to it.
Your horn's a bit smaller than mine.
It is, at a slightly higher note.
That was great. Really enjoyable. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
So, great to see you here. How many's in the group?
Just 4.
Really?
Just 4.
That's marvellous, isn't it? OK. And who's the best?
We can't take it in turns.
And could I ask you what national insurance contributions you pay?
Class D.
Are you on a D? OK.
Vic.
D.
I'll just go and get some fags. I'm
Class
here.
T.
What?
I do apologise about him. I'll just go and get some fags and you interrupt the music. I bet you didn't even hear the song, did you?
I was just concentrating on the question. What's the matter with you?
Well, if you're going to ask questions, don't ask them about tax matters, eh?
All right, then.
Some decent questions.
OK. Would you put your hand deep into some manure in order to retrieve a loved one's sentimental brooch?
Depends how valuable the brooch were. Or was.
But you know,
Yeah, I would do.
You'd actually think about it.
I would
then.
do. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah. OK.
That's the sort of thing you're interested in, is it, Vic?
Yes, it is.
Brooch retrieval. Cop a kettle of pop. I'm going to predict your pop fortunes. Don't fear the pot. What's the point of that? You know, be gentle. It'll care for you, right?
I'll feel it.
Touch it and I'll stare deeply into it now. Oh, it's good news.
Good news.
In 1 year's time, you will join the army. Army. Think a bit deeper. In 1 year's time also, you'll turn into a beautiful swan. Isn't that nice? And in about 10 seconds' time, you're going to be shot by a member of the Rolling Stones.
That is
A terrible
That
thing.
is over there.
Oh, he's ill as well, I'm off.
Ow!
What's happened, singer?
I've been shot in the bloody foot.
Oh, no.
It was that Keith Richard out of the Rolling Stones band.
Right, just before we start, all right. Rule 1, no arson. Don't be daft. No arson.
Rule 2, no perjury.
Good one. Rule 2's a good one. Rule 3, absolutely no treason.
Rule 4, if you're going to thief, no petty theft, just top crime thieves.
Because people are recidivists.
Right.
Theft, GBH, arson. Don't do it.
And there's a lot of arsonists about. Not mention any names, no, but most of them in cure.
Most of them in the queue. Don't dart about. Puss, eh? Don't do it. Don't. Here, we'll act this one out, right? Don't dart. Don't dart about. Vic, would you like a bit of Swiss roll? I've got some over here.
I'd love some, Bob. Thanks.
Well, come and get it, but don't dart.
OK.
Swiss roll, sir?
Yes, I'd love some, thanks. Oh, it's rather more of an Arctic roll, but never mind, I'll still have a portion.
It still illustrates the
Doesn't
point,
matter.
you see.
Doesn't even matter if it's
No
Swiss
problems.
roll.
If you want me.
Lovely piece of fruit.
Don't. I tell you another thing. Crabapple. It's a lovely fruit. Use it.
Use it whenever you can. Oh, there's a crabapple tree. You usually walk on by. Why? You're being daft.
Another
Great
thing
fruit.
is, don't shout your name out. If someone asks your name, don't shout it out. Don't say, my name is Bob.
Eh? Doesn't that sound daft?
Sounds stupid. You wouldn't get Gentle Jesus doing that. It's a, my name is Gentle Jesus.
So take a bit of advice there
Just
from
do
Gentle
that.
Jesus. If you're going to make jewellery, simple rule, you're an amateur. It's a difficult trade. Silversmith's trained for over 17 years sometimes. Don't use gold or precious jewels. Use cheap items. A little bit of sawdust, perhaps a little bit of this, for example. You practice it, you'll get better. Your time will come.
Bob, I'm arsing about.
He's arsing about. He's being daft.
Bob, I'm arsing about because the rules are stupid.
Are they?
Can we have a bit of music, please?
Pop music. Don't. I was saying, like...
Don't start with that again.
Really? Do you want some Swiss roll?
Thomas Dolby and that lovely song Close, but no cigar, no cigar, no cigar. No cigar, sir, no cigar.
I shan't ask again.
No cigar. It's a crowd that goes out at the Ritz every day. Would you like a cigar, sir? No, cigar. Close, but no cigar. No, thank you, sir. No cigar.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to bump into Kim Bazell in the park drinking some cider with some of her friends, and we've asked her to come along to answer some questions. So, can we just fire away, Kim?
Yeah, fire
You're
away.
ready to receive our impertinent questions?
Yes, I'm ready to receive them.
Well, Kim, I'd like to ask you this question. It's been on my mind for some time. Kim, are you a very coarse woman or really rather sophisticated?
I would say I'm very sophisticated.
Really?
Definitely.
Not coarse in the slightest?
No.
Oh, not in the slightest, not at all.
well,
No,
lovely
very
answer.
sophisticated.
For a
Good
cider
good
drinker.
Can't you tell?
Yes,
Kim.
actually, I can, you know.
Kim, would you wear a special harness if you were carrying meat?
No, I'd carry it
No.
between my teeth or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
You know, Kim, if you woke one morning to find your barnet, your hair, was on fire, would you, like, douse it with the pint of lager or something? Or just leave it, you know, forget about it and just go back to sleep?
I'd just leave it and go back to sleep. Yeah.
Leave it.
Quite right,
I
too.
think we all would, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I'd
Kim.
just leave it. Yes, darling.
If you killed a fly, would you be tempted in any way to put the white stuff that came out of its, like, belly, right, in your special droppings pot?
I've got to think about that. I really
Yeah,
don't
it's a
know,
tricky
Bob.
one,
That's
that, isn't it?
that one's tricky, very tricky. I'm not.
OK, no, that's fine.
Is
That
it
is
okay?
fine.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
Okay.
Kim, a question that's... I've
Yes.
won it. Kim, have you ever, you know, done it?
Me?
You know.
Oh no, never.
Never?
Will you one day, though, perhaps?
Well, I've been thinking about it. I've been
doing
thinking
it,
about
me
doing
too.
it, but I'm a bit frightened. I'm afraid.
Use polystyrene balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Finally, do you have another question?
Well, I'd just like finally to see Kim draw a cow on the blackboard. Could you do that for us?
Could you
A
have one?
cow.
Yes, we've got some
Cow's
chalk
first.
down there.
All right. Excuse me. I'll just
There's the
shay
chalk,
over
yeah.
this way.
You ever
We
drawn
know
a
you've
cow
had a bit
before?
of cider, but have a go. It's just a cow's head.
Let's have a look. I think that's probably a horn. What is it?
Yeah,
An eye.
that's it. That's a cow.
Hey!
That's a fish.
It is a fish, isn't it?
Well, that's my cow.
That's a good
And it's a very nice cow,
Very nice
Kim.
cow.
Shall we go and get some cider then?
Yeah, let's go get some cider.
Do you like kebabs?
No.
Would you like to arm wrestle me?
Hello, my name is Rick Wakeman, and I'm a keyboard wizard.
Hello, my name's Brian Eno, also a keyboard wizard.
And we'd like to just take a few moments of your time to take you on a voyage around the synthesizer. The synthesizer. Where did it all begin, Mr. Eno?
It all began on the first day you and I met.
That's right. Shall we tell them about how we did meet?
Yes, if you know how we met.
Of course I know how we met, Mr. Eno. How foolish of you. Well, of course, myself and Mr. Eno were performing... Well, I was actually performing on an airfield. I was accompanying the bombers as they went off to Dresden, playing Tell Laura I Love Her.
Now, you'll notice there, Mr. Wakeman wasn't startled by that rather unpleasant noise. That's because he's a professional. That noise, when you first thought of it, used to startle people, didn't it?
It did. It was a very abrasive noise. Now then, you can use the synthesizer in very many ways. You can use it, for instance, at a funeral. If your uncle has recently died and you're attending the funeral and you wish to accompany it on your synthesizer, do so in a very gentle way. Don't use a hoarse, abrasive sound like an irritating buzz, as this will startle the mourners.
Sorry to butt in, Mr.
Sorry,
Wakeman.
Mr. Eno, yes.
You don't want to dominate the proceedings, do you, with an
Of course you
unnatural
don't,
sound?
no.
Remember that.
Because
Well-
you'll ostracise yourself from the family group and be no longer welcome in the homes anymore.
Right.
As I was.
Wise words from a wise old wizard. Now, these sounds that we make are made in a variety of ways. I've recently added a Popadoodledandy to my synthesizer. Not as you might think to spice it up. No, that's just a silly pun, isn't it?
It is a stupid pun.
But rather to add depth to the sound.
I've incorporated a tomato onto my synthesizer to give depth and a challenging new sound for,
Yes.
for the listener.
What we'd like to do now is sing you a little song. It may seem puerile to you, the listeners, but to synthesizer wizards, it's kind of a hymn, isn't it?
It is, Mr. Eno.
OK, then.
Shall we begin?
Oh, can you feel me sitting near you?
No, I can't, but I can hear you.
The joy you bring in the words you sing is dear to me. A little child in the gutter,
Crawling towards some butter.
will it work from the task? Will he smirk?
We can only wait and see.
Pop music at its best from Milan. All right, girls, enjoy that.
Yes, thank you.
I enjoyed you best. Would you like some cider, love?
No, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
That was great, girls. All right, Bob. Oh.
I thought you were at the swimming baths today, Vic.
No, I turned up here. I couldn't be bothered going. Anyone want a fag? Look, I've got fags in different colours. Look, all different colours like the rainbow.
Very bad for you.
You do right not to smoke. I don't either.
No, well, here, I've got a plain one. Do you want a plain one?
No.
Leave them be, Vic, will
Do you want to feel me muscle? Look, I'm a feeling that.
Like a sponge, isn't it?
Spongy one.
Get away, that's like our ball, don't that?
Come show me your stomach. Do that one.
Watch this. Look, here, all the fags. Check this in the stomach. You know, how does he like?
Go on, he's like steel. Take him.
Go on.
Check him. Go for it. Oh, that's done him. Do you know, I think that's got one of his pipes. Something burst. Something has gone. Come on, let's go to the park. You ruined that for me. You could see your bra.
The Erasure Story, or The Prince of Pop and His Pauper Pal. On the 12th of June 1953, two boys were born yards apart in the same hospital. One was to be taken home to be raised in sumptuous splendour. The other was discarded after being horribly mutilated and scarred by a beast that had lain dormant in the bowels of the hospital for thousands of years. The lives of these two boys would, however, always remain inextricably linked. Vince, the pampered child, developed into a spoilt, ill-mannered and spiteful youth. Often, for his own perverted pleasure, he would force his servants to bounce naked on a circle of makeshift trampolines around a burning pile of hair care products. But he soon grew bored and restless until one day he chanced upon a simpleton who entertained patients as they queued at the outpatients ward of the local hospital. Insanely jealous of the simpleton's skills, Vince immediately purchased him, that he might con the world that the simpleton's skills were in fact his own. All he needed now was a singer. Meanwhile, the other child, Belle, was raised under the protective gaze of the hospital beast, whose ancient surgical techniques had healed his scars. He'd developed into a most handsome young man. The day, of course, came when he had to leave the hospital cellar. All he knew of the outside world was the haunting keyboard melodies he occasionally heard drifting through the ventilation ducts beneath the outpatients' ward. He knew he must find the source of these wondrous sounds. He headed straight for outpatients, where his and Vince's eyes immediately met, and Erasure was born. With Belle's good looks and limited vocabulary, and Vince's endless supply of money, they bought their way to the top of the charts, where they remain today. But even now, as they perform before thousands of adoring fans, a light breeze briefly lifts a corner of the backdrop to reveal, for a fleeting moment, the simpleton playing his tunes. But what, you may ask, of the beast?
That's right. It's an industrial glove. It needs to move easily. Moves easily. Moves easily. Thumb, 4 fingers. It moves easily. Moves easily. Fucking easy.
And now, Pop News. Pop News this week. Carmel, ex-singer, caught her hand on a little bit of wire on the edge of her sieve this week, causing her a bit of distress.
It would do. She was probably cooking maybe a pudding.
Maybe. Chris Rea, the singer from the northeast, was distraught this week when he noticed that one of the tiles in his kitchen had lifted up a little bit.
No. That's terrible. Is he going to get someone in?
No, he's going to get an estimate, but he thinks he's going to have a go himself, just to be on the
best
safe
of luck with
side.
that, Chris.
He's going to get an estimate first. Congratulations to Hazel O'Connor, ex-singer, who finally persuaded the council to remove an old mattress that's been in the front garden for the last 6 weeks.
That's right, yeah. It's been quite an eyesore, that, hasn't it?
Yes, but well done for really pursuing that one, Hazel. Well done there. Pop theft this week. We've got live film of 2 pop stars on the thief. The first one is Tina Turner, who's been thieving shoes from a local shop in Stourbridge. Let's take a look at this.
Not again.
And Naughty Tina. Let's hope that the police are really on her back after that one.
Let's
And
hope they don't fit, actually, you know.
Well,
maybe that'll put her off.
She's only got one shoe, but Never mind, she's only got one leg, really.
No, you know, one
Now then, Brian Ferry, the saucy singer from the northeast, from Ferry Hill, in fact, has been on The Thief as well, and we've got him direct on film now, thieving a frisbee from one of his local shops. Let's take a look at this, naughty Brian. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
He should know better, shouldn't he, Brian?
He's naughty, naughty, isn't he?
He's naughty, naughty, naughty.
Very naughty, Brian. He's been coming on like a seventh sense.
He
But
has.
Let's hope that the police are on his back after this one. That's pop news for this week. Here's some more music. Nirvana and In Bloom. And interestingly enough, that was filmed in black and white, which isn't really used that often.
Really?
these days, is it?
I have absolutely no concept of black and white.
Really? Neither have I. In fact, I've no concept of colour either.
No, I've noticed that about you. Occasionally, I can tell that you're only seeing vague shapes, mists, and some scaffolding.
Exactly, because all I ever see is shapes, mists, colours, and sound.
Just to watch out for the BBC, you didn't like the con.
Great! Very powerful music there from Denon. And it's something that was on my mind whilst watching you there, is I just wondered how much you weighed. Could I just test you? Could you
Because
get on
we
the
suspect
scale?
sudden weight loss, don't we?
We could see something. Yes, it's 7 stone. As I suspected.
Diarrhea.
A sudden bout of diarrhea
A
could have
recent
taken
bout.
place during the performance. And Diacalm is a very good product.
That's
I
a
don't know
very
if you've
good
tried
product.
it.
You know, if that's of any use to you. Another thing is the hat's really nice, really sporty. But if someone, say, in the balcony was trying to alert you to a cut wrist or a very bad shoe you were wearing, you know, you might miss it. You said, hey, your shoes, mate. You
Oh,
know,
your
I can't
trousers
see
are
me,
down,
you
your
can't see me.
trousers could be down. Lacerated wrist, anything like that. Forget the hat, you know, you'll be able to see those people up in the balcony. Just a pop tip there for you. I think we'll
Okay.
take that on board. Is that OK?
Yeah.
Great.
Thanks very much
Thanks very
indeed.
much anyway. Bye.
We hope we've helped in some way. If we haven't, we apologise.
Good night. Good night. Oh, Mr. Eno,
Yes, Mr. Wakeman.
please receive from me this lovely slice of bacon.
Oh, Mr. Wakeman.
Yes, Mr. Eno.
I'll have that bacon with my scrambled egg. Oh,
Oh, Mr. Eno.
yes, Mr. Wakeman.
Would you like these button mushrooms with your bacon?
Oh, Mr. Workman.
Yes, Mr. Eno.
Add a fried slice and I'll nearly have a full English breakfast, though.
You will. Thank you very much for paying attention to us. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much indeed.
Good night.
You buggered that up, didn't you?